Hey guys, it's Larry Greenberg, and today we're going to take a look at the Dog and Bone wetsuit case for the iPhone 6. There are three colors of this case: white, orange, and black, and each sells for $79.95. Now inside the packaging, you're going to get the case, you're going to get a screen protector, you're going to get 2 extra port protectors, a tool required to remove or open the case, and a headphone adapter or headset adapter. And then of course this is the case. Now this tool that I mentioned is used to open it up or remove it, and there's a little notch right there you can see, and you stick this in here and kind of pry, and then you kind of run the tool along the case just till it kind of opens up. And it's kind of like Tupperware, if you will. It kind of just clicks and snaps, and even if you get like one off, you might still need to run it along the other side just until it's all apart. You can kind of pull it apart once you get that first piece off. It's a very tight fit, as you can see. And then inside here are 2 port protectors that are already pre-installed, and then they give you this like dummy iPhone wrapped around the interior layer that goes on your phone. So that's this part right here. So the wetsuit case is a waterproof case for your iPhone 6 that features no built-in screen protector. Now I mentioned they give you a screen protector in the packaging. Let me just grab that. It's right here. What's cool about this is it's a full-size screen protector, as you can see, and it appears to be just a generic garden variety screen protector, if you will. And what makes that cool is there's another case like this, which I'm sure you're aware, by LifeProof, the Nude, and it features an open screen as well. And they give you a screen protector too, but their screen protector is cut just for the open portion of your phone. And what that means is if that screen protector gets damaged or you have to replace it, you've got to go back and order another one from LifeProof, where with this, it appears you can use basically any screen protector you want, as long as it's one of the thinner ones. So to install this, what you do is you take your iPhone and you place it inside this like rubberized boot, if you will, first. And it's kind of thin and flexible. You want to be careful you don't tear it, obviously. But you put it on and you make sure like all the ports and controls are lined up. Then you want to take these back on. If they come off, they might not come off, and kind of line them up over the ports. And they have like a little hook that they click into like so. And they may come off again during the installation process, but you can pop them back on. And then once you have it all set like this, you place this into the back portion of the case like so. And again, here's where you have to be kind of careful of these port protectors. They want to pop off, but you just line them up and kind of stick them in like that, and they should be okay. There you go. And there you go. So once that's all in place like that, you can take the front portion and snap it on. So simply take it down, line it up, and then click it all into place. Again, like you sort of do with Tupperware, you just want to go along and make sure that everything kind of clicks and snaps into place. You get a satisfying popping noise as you do that. And obviously you're going to want to take close or pay close attention to the seal. So you're going to want to go all around and make sure that it's all clicked in properly like so before you take this underwater. Now this case is water tested for 6.5 feet, 30 minutes. So you can fully submerge this underwater for up to 30 minutes in 6 feet of water. It's also drop tested, military standard. This thing is like tested to the highest of both the waterproof and drop, dust, and weather standards that are around. You can see the back of the case. There's this kind of hexagon or crisscross pattern that gives you some really good grip as you're holding it in your hand. All of your ports and controls are going to be covered and sealed up. The buttons here have coverings over them. This is probably my only complaint about this case. These buttons are really cushy, and while that gives you a good amount of tactile feedback, they kind of move around when you press them a little bit, which I'm not particularly a fan of. On the bottom, you do have port protectors, as I mentioned, covering the lightning port. These are heavily recessed. You definitely are going to want to use, if I pull this in a little bit, the Apple cable with this. I don't know that anything else is going to fit. And of course, you'll need to use that headset adapter that they give you along with the headset port because it's so recessed. But that headset adapter also makes it waterproof, of course, as well. Now, the key feature of this is this screen is fully exposed. There isn't one of those annoying plasticky thick coverings, so you have full access to your screen when it comes to typing, swiping, tapping, etc. There's a thin membrane here over the home button, so you're still able to use the Touch ID sensor built in to the iPhone, 5S, or but in this case the 6 and 6 Plus. But on your 6, it'll work just fine for all the Touch ID enabled functions. And of course, on the back, there's a cutout for the camera, the secondary mic, and flash. So as I mentioned, this case is heavily tested for drops. And again, most importantly, you can get it wet. You can take it underwater and leave it there for 30 minutes, whether you're swimming or just out in the rain or getting, at a water park or really wherever, at the beach. Rinse it underwater if you want to wash it off. What it does is it relies on the integrity of the seal around the glass of the screen to keep water outside of your phone. So if you're someone who is really tough on your phone, we're not talking about someone who, drops their phone once a year. We're talking about someone who is in, heavy duty workplace-like environments or outdoors a lot, and you don't want to sacrifice the slim features of your phone. This is very thin, as you can see, yet it totally protects and safeguards your phone, probably prolonging the life of it for, a lot longer than a regular protective case would. So you can learn more about the Dog and Bone wetsuit case via the link I'll have in the description. Remember, it sells for $79.95 and it comes in 3 colors. You can also learn more about it via the link I'll have down below for my full review of it over on runaroundtech.com. Of course, if you have any questions about this case or anything else, feel free to drop me a line down below. Otherwise, have a great day.